guys, my name is Bruno Žgela and I'm Croatian sets and reps athlete with several international and national titles. So today I'm ranking my top 20 calisthenics basics and I'll share my thoughts about how effective they are and how much I like a certain exercise. Okay, so for the first exercise we have burpees. This is for me definitely the best cardiovascular exercise. I'm not really doing it because I really don't love it, just because of that feeling it gives you, when you put it in your training you cannot even breathe. So now we have mountain climbers. This exercise is also one of the core exercises that has that cardiovascular component. Because of that cardiovascular component is not something I usually put in my trainings. So I guess I'll put it between A and B tier, but I put it in A just because it really hits your core if you do it properly. Okay, now we have crunches. Crunches are also core exercise, but it really hits that front wall of your core. It doesn't really hit that side wall, so I'll put it in B tier. Okay, now we have leg raises. This is probably the exercise that I most often use for core in my workouts, just because not only am I strengthening my core, but it's also strengthening my grip because I'm hanging on the bar and it really gives me that nice core pump. So I'll actually, just because I love it, I'll put it in A tier. So now we have back lever. This is not so much exercise, more than a skill, because we are, ranking exercises. I cannot put this above C. It's just, something I usually use to see how my performance is. So the elements are something that I'm just using for seeing my strength level. Hopefully crystals wouldn't kill me because I'm first in D tier. Now we have chin-ups. Chin-ups are one of the best exercises for biceps when it comes to calisthenics, but probably when it comes to gym as well, because you are really fully putting a full range of motion on your bicep. You're also straightening your grip. And of course, if you cannot do a chin-up, you can also do it with a band, or if a chin-up is too easy for you, you can also give yourself some weights and put it onto yourself. So definitely A tier. So now we have lunges. These are really good, one of the best exercises for your legs, because it's first of all unilateral. That means that you are working one muscle at a time. So if you have some kind of imbalance from squats, this is a great exercise to fix that up. So definitely S tier. Again, this is an element front lever. It's definitely better than back lever. It requires much more strength. You definitely are working any part of your muscle, and because everything for a proper front lever needs to be squeezed as much as possible. But still, I don't really use it that often. It's really hard, but it's not a D tier because it's super hard, so I'll put it in C tier just for crystal. Dips, okay, here we go. This is the best one for me. Dips are definitely my favorite push exercise. I don't think they are better than push-ups, because push-ups really hits your chest much more, all of your chest, while the dips are for, let's say, the front delts for triceps. But just because I love it and I know that it's not really complete, I'll put it in A tier. Okay, muscle ups. Muscle ups, to be honest, my weakest exercise. I never put muscle ups in my trainings. I don't really know why. Maybe because I have so much tendon issues with my elbows, and maybe that's something that kind of puts them below the S tier, even though they are such a good exercise. So yeah, A tier. Okay, this is the plank. Plank is a really good core stability exercise for me, even though I don't really use it, but I think it goes to the A tier. Now we have squats. Squats, definitely S tier, right along with the lunges. One of the best strength exercise, so S tier. Okay, now we have push-ups. When I was speaking about the dips, I definitely said that push-ups are more complete than the dips, because I put dips in A tier. Push-ups definitely needs to go to the S tier. Best chest exercise there is. Okay, now we have human flag. Again, for me, D tier. Look, I don't really know much about the elements and how good they are for muscle development, but if we are speaking about getting that hypertrophy, I don't think elements are gonna get you there. You really need some reps there, not just holds. So for me, D tier. Now we have pull-ups. definitely S tier, best back and arm exercise there is. The only exercise that maybe I would put above pull-ups are lat pull-downs in the gym, just because you can really isolate those back muscles because you're not hanging on the bar. You can really get that mind-muscle connection. And also, if you cannot do a pull-up, lat pull-down is a really good replacement. But because we are speaking about street workout exercises, bodyweight exercises, pull-ups S tier for me, and I actually think for everybody else should be there. Okay, now we have dragon flag. I don't really have a lot to tell about this one since I basically never did that exercise. So I'll just put it in D tier because again, it's just an element. Handstand, okay. Well, handstand, even though I don't call it exercise, it's more like a dynamic, right? A dynamic movement. And what I love about that one is it really tests your shoulder mobility. It's really good exercise to, really get that shoulder mobility on a good level, because I remember when I was first starting with handstands, they were really crooked. They were like banana handstands because my shoulder mobility was pretty bad. So I had to really extend my back, to do a proper handstand. That's when I saw that my shoulder mobility sucks, and this exercise is really good to keep it at a decent level. So even though I wouldn't say it's an exercise, as I said, more like a dynamic movement, but because it really can give you benefit with your mobility, I'll put it in B tier. On the other hand, L-sit hold, again, it's a hold, but you can really get some nice strength in your core, with that exercise. But again, as I said, if you really want some hypertrophy going there, you need some reps. So holds, I will put it in B, how do you say it? Tier, B tier. Okay, now we have pike push-ups, something I rarely do, basically never. Maybe at the beginning on my journey, I was doing some pike push-ups. I mean, they are really good to hit that, upper part of your shoulders more than a push-up. But again, if you're doing pike push-ups, maybe try, do handstand off the wall push-ups. You'll get much more intensity in that one. So maybe B tier for me in this one. And for the legs exercise, we have a wall sit. This exercise is known to slow time, so whenever I'm in this exercise, holding time goes by slower. So if you're trying, to slow down time, definitely try this one. But for me, I hate it, even though it's not a bad exercise for building strength, but don't aim for hypertrophy on this one. So let's put it in B tier. I think this is it. This is at least my way of looking at it. So yeah, S tier. Burpees, lunges, squats, push-ups, and pull-ups. As you can see, basic street workout exercises. So you really don't need much. Okay, guys, tell me what you think about the ranking. Write your opinion down below in the comments and share your experience with the community. See you.